I heard you were looking for the perfect venue for your next event, but maybe you don't know where to start. I'm going to give you a few things to add to your checklist when you're looking for that perfect venue. One thing that a lot of people sleep on is accessibility. Accessibility is so important, and believe me from experience, it's something that you can kind of forget about, but it comes up in the worst way in real time. And trust me, you want to really tap into, is this venue space accessible for all sorts of attendees that you may have, different dynamics that they may have, and you want to feel really good to know that this is easy to get into. Parking isn't crazy far. Do they have an elevator? All of those are things that you should highly consider when choosing a venue. You can't afford to have it off of your list. Next one is pretty common, I would say, which is capacity. You have to really come into it knowing generally how many people would you want to accommodate for your event, and can this space hold that? The worst thing you want to do is get a space that's way too small and you overextend yourself, you oversell tickets, and it's hot, it's cramped up in there. It does not make for a pleasurable experience. I want them to be able to feel comfortable overall at the venue. Another thing that many people will want to consider is food and beverage. Is it allowed? You have to have those conversations with the venue owners. Believe me, you cannot assume that everyone's just open to that. There are a lot of places that have a lot of strict rules when it comes to food and beverage. So you want to make sure that you are actually allowed, and what kind of beverage. If it's alcohol, you will need a license. It's a whole thing, but you want to make sure that you're thinking about this before you sign on for that venue. Let me know if you all want part two. I can give you a few more that are on my checklist. And if you want the actual checklist with the specific questions, comment checklist, and we can get you going with that as well. All right, bye.